it is. It's that official time. When we take this worldwide. Let's go. Listen. So now it's time to turn it up. Surf the radio waves as we begin to burn it up. We all up in your area like landscape, definitely bringing you the Powerslams pancakes. It's a mandate that you tune in. It's time to move out so we can move in and recognize that this is no illusion. I'm here to clear the air so that there is no confusion. It all started off in the book of Genesis when Jacob was wrestling with who he thought was his nemesis. And when the man saw he couldn't overpower him, he touched his hip but he really couldn't devour him. And from that point, then we hear a name change, rearrange the game, so now we gotta change lanes. So I'm here to let you know it's time to listen to the Pancake and Powerslams show. Let's go! Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslams. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslams. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslams show. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslams. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslams. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslams show. Turn it up.
What's going on, everybody? Episode 447, I believe, of the Pancakes and Powerslams show. This is Dr. Chris Featherstone. We are live and living color, getting funky like a monkey, if you will, baby. All right, so what's going on, everybody? Marissa, as always, one of the faithfuls. James, what's up? What's up, Christopher? Malty is back in the building. Alonzo, what's up? Yes, Ricky, I have interviewed Dan Severn before, and your rock questions I'm going to ignore because you're obsessed with the rock, so I'll ignore that. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to jump right into it tonight. Tonight we're just going to do a watch party. We're just going to have fun and do a watch party and have a lot of fun. So, what's up, Jody? So we are going to watch Memphis wrestling, and we're gonna watch some Memphis wrestling, y'all, and we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. So here we go. What's up from New Zealand, Ryan? What's up? What's up, Mike? Ryan, good stuff. Hell in a Cell predictions, real quick. Reigns, Sasha, Hardy, and the other cell matches. Oh, Drew and Randy. Oh man. You can download all of them through my YouTube. And I got a few up until a couple months ago on Blog Talk Radio, but I really don't do that, really mess around with that anymore. So yeah, just within the past few months, just download them straight from the YouTube page. And I think Orton's going to win it, unfortunately. So, all right, So, I don't want sometimes History Channel. Unfortunately, I think Randy's gonna do it. I don't think he should. I'm going for Drew. I don't think Randy Orton should win. He should only win if Drew gets it back. So all right, so let's jump right into Memphis. What I think of the news with Braun Strowman, I think he is he hit a ceiling. So here we go. Let's watch some Memphis wrestling. I love CWA, man. It's awesome. I love it. I'll give y'all the big screen. Here we go. Superstar Bill Dundee, man. I'm actually friends with Bill Dundee.
Hello again, everybody.
Lance Russell, Dave Brown.
Ready to go with another big day. Championship Wrestling, David.
Hello, we're ready today. Hello, got Manny Fernandez coming in here to get things started today. Raging Bull. A little bit later on, boy, what a tag team. T. Joe Khan teamed up with Jimmy Jack.
Oh, wow. First time watching Memphis wrestling.
Stand by for that one. Jeff Jarrett will be here a little bit later on. The Midnight Rockers come along, and we'll be looking at Big Scott Hall team with Billy Travis in the expiration of time match.
A lot of names you'll recognize.
The territory, the Power Twins, very large ones.
Yes, sir. We'll have an opportunity to see them.
I don't think he's faced yet,
time.
Chris.
Hey, listen, also
we'll get
some
to
news
that.
that I got in regards to our
yet.
Renegade Rampage just getting underway. We will have our first Renegade Rampage match.
First time, Jody.
Next week on our Championship Wrestling. So that's in the offing coming up. Manny Fernandez, the Bull, will be in
the
here.
Raging Bull.
Ready to go with our opening bout in just a moment.
So you had to get sponsors that way. And you used to have the sponsors on the ring because they paid for the show. Oh man, I can't. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to mute that music because they're gonna have to. They're probably gonna have to. Oh yeah, that's funny. I'm gonna mute the music because they'll probably try to mute that. So let's see if it's back on.
Fernandez.
Here we go.
This match will be one fall, 10-minute time limit.
Raging Bull.
The referee says, let's go.
Manny Fernandez. How long have I been watching wrestling, Ricky? I think 86 or 87 is when I started watching. 86.
Even
I think 86
right
or maybe
Manny takes him
85.
down to the deck and,
either 85 or 86. I'm almost positive 86.
Waits till Napper comes back up.
That's absolutely, Brian. It is. It really. Taker did. Sid did. Jarrett.
Dumped him down. Interesting event.
Steiner.
In the match last
Lots
week,
of people,
Dave,
man.
And that was when Manny was going against Billy Travis.
I think it was 86 when I was. Might have been 85. Either 85 or 86.
Comes down, and he sticks his two Nicholsworth in there and nailed Billy, I think, with a chain or something like that. Anyhow,
studio audience. This is studio audience television right here.
He didn't apparently know that Manny was going to be, that Hector was going to be around or anything. He's such a strange, unpredictable guy.
Boy, I tell you, you don't want to get Manny unhappy at you, I don't think.
Multi will start watching wrestling in 2010.
Boy,
do you have the network or do you have YouTube to watch this stuff? Man, this is wrestling. This is where it's all about.
Rodney Napper.
That's what it's all about.
Here, but just so far overmatched by the
63. Nice.
Minute and a half
That's
gone.
awesome,
in the match.
Jody.
10 minutes the time limit.
The Ganyas.
Fernandez totally dominant in the match against Rodney Napper. Headbutts him and
Nick
busts him
Bockwinkel
down on the mat. As he has been throughout most of it. He shoots an elbow in there. It doesn't phase the Bull, and the Bull comes back and rips him with a right hand. Picks Napper up. Catches him with that back kick.
Back kick is what they called it before. Back kick.
Rodney Napper, one fall, 10-minute time limit match, and it has been all Fernandez.
Back kick. They used to call it.
He rips a right
Savant
hand
used to call it Savant
goes
kick.
Napper again pulls himself up on the ropes.
Or a mafia
Raging
kick.
Bull whips him across the ring. Whoa.
Bray Wyatt does that now.
Out of the way, but boy, he caught him with a cross body in that flying press. 1, 2, 3, and that's all.
That was a finisher, ladies and gentlemen.
2 minutes,
Someone like
Manny Fernandez
Keith Lee or Fiend does it now.
Fashion here over Rodney Napper.
Napper, I'm looking at him. He just barely is making it out of that ring. Referee Jerry Calhoun helping him on his feet. As Manny walks away.
Well, Manny's still alive. Yeah, a lot of them have, but
not very long.
Manny's still alive.
2:24. Let's go ahead and we'll get our next match underway here and get off with a...
Dave Brown actually is still alive. Lance Russell passed away.
He and T. Joe Khan are going to be in our next bout.
Can you tell me that the little kids...
Yeah, Lance Russell passed away 3 years ago. In October, actually. 3 years ago. Oh, 1990. That's awesome.
Billy Travis, look at this. Does he look like a sissy? Does he look like a sissy? He ain't no sissy. I ain't no sissy. We are the heroes.
Look at these promos.
We are the heroes of today. More good work. We're what all the kids should look up to. We are the future.
Yeah, okay. Jimmy
This is
Jack
when
Funk,
promos
T. Joe
were your promo where your was your
They're
merchandise.
coming in, Jimmy Jack. You guys
It was
get up, get ready.
all
for it.
about
We'll be ready to go
promos.
here as Jimmy Jack
This is
Funk
why
and
I
T. Joe
love.
Khan.
This is why I
We'll
put
be
promos
going,
so high.
Well, here are the introductions, Dave.
Because
this match is going to be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit.
Because
Out of
this-
Arkansas,
because
the Wilson brothers, Benny and David, at a total of
your
383
promos
pounds.
was such your selling point, man.
Texas, Jimmy Jack
You
Funk
had to
from
have good
Singapore,
promos.
T. Joe Khan. This match, one fall, 10-minute time limit. And we're underway.
And they had
Even
enhancement
before the
talent.
opening bell sounds,
It was all about
Funk
just
and
making
Khan
people look
grabbing the
good.
Wilson
Make it there. You
brothers.
had
One
people.
of
You
them
made them
being
look
thrown
good.
out of the ring. David being worked on
That's
by
true,
Khan.
Mike.
Boy, it is a
And wearing a
four-man
mask.
match from the very before the opening bell.
Jimmy Jack Funk,
Jimmy Jack slams
Ricky.
Benny down on the floor, and T-Joe goes for the other Wilson brother, picks him up, just holds him in the air as Jimmy Jack Funk comes over and drops with an elbow. He was laid across.
I love
the,
it.
the knee.
I actually
boy,
like
I'll
that, so
tell
I
you,
actually listened to that song. It's Search by NF.
we started
He's
out
a
with
Christian
Rodney
artist,
Napper with the tough chore
just like
of
Skillet-
handling the
Skillet
Raging
is.
Bull, and now the Wilson brothers are in there, and Benny and
That
David
looks
have
like
got
Sheamus.
the problem of having to deal with a very large physical
I think
team
Sheamus was
and
born in
also
'78. If
nasty
I'm not
attitudes.
mistaken,
Jimmy
so
Jack
he was
Funk
like
and
10
T.J.
years old
Khan
here.
slams the shoulder
Exactly.
into the knee.
Squash matches.
and won't finish.
Made people look good.
I believe he had him right there, Dave.
Yeah, I think we probably would have gotten a 3 count. He wouldn't go
Thanks,
for it.
Jody. We're gonna have more than
Turns
this.
it over to T. Joe Khan, and T. Joe just cuts loose on him. Boy, what an upper
Oh,
body
nice,
this guy
Shane. That's
has
awesome,
got.
man.
Singapore is his home
Yeah, I
base.
love
As he
Memphis wrestling. I went on a binge about 4 years ago
chop right
and
in
watched like
to
2 or 3
Wilson
years
and
worth of
takes
Memphis
him to the
wrestling.
corner to tag the brother.
Because I would watch in '88. I was watching wrestling a lot, but I was watching NWA and WWE,
Nails from outside on the
and I was
apron.
watching World Class too.
T-Joe pulls him back over to the corner, makes the tag.
No, I
Here's
don't.
Jimmy
I don't
Jack
like
Funk.
Retribution's
Weighs in at
theme.
about,
It hasn't grown on me yet.
265
If it ever does.
pounds. He's huge.
Double
All the
team.
way over here, it hurt me. I'm telling you, they ripped him with that double clothesline. in
Lance
there.
Russell
they
all
did
the
not
way
go for a
over
pin.
here. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely.
Slamming him with that
100%.
chopping poke to the neck. This will be it. yeah.
That's it. So let's pay attention. So we're going to be playing about 30 more minutes, and we're going to close the show up.
That swinging jab right to the
But
throat.
let's
Big
pay
chop
attention
over
to the
the corner,
finishers
takes
of
care
every
the other
match.
brother. Uh-oh.
Look out, got that cowbell and the rope.
Oh!
They just keep it on. Jimmy Jack Funk. T.Joe Khan.
Oh, he clocks her with the
Into a
cowbell.
massacre in there.
We're not
Yeah, well.
Right.
So,
More cowbell,
always
baby.
nice to see him leave. That's the most pleasant time about those guys being around, Dave. What was the time?
Time on it was 2 minutes and 5 seconds, 2:05.
Okay, a couple of opening bouts in there. We've got Jeff Jarrett. Plenty of other action coming up. We'll be to it in just a moment.
Let's see what Jarrett looks like in 1988. Well, this particular episode, I've seen him in '88, but I used to watch USWA too, like live back in the 90s.
Wednesday night,
like
not far away,
1990.
my friend, and you need to notice because we have got plenty of action coming up at the Coliseum with Championship. What a great card coming in there, including a Southern. We'll tell you the whole
Memphis,
thing a
Lawler
little bit later.
did,
Southern
and
title
Jerry
with a couple of
Jarrett.
rests.
Yeah,
Here's a special
Jerry
challenge match with the superstar Bill Dundee going
got a
against
fever.
Terry Taylor, who was the world
The only
TV
prescription is
champ,
more cowbell,
and he'll
baby.
be back in here in Evansville for Wednesday night. And listen to this final. I can't even believe this. Jimmy Jack Funk, T.J. Khan going against Manny Fernandez and Jeff Jarrett.
Here's the
You'll
promo.
understand it later.
Shock! I cannot believe what has happened here. A guy that I thought would stand by my side until his dying day. The Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez, has turned into a sissy lover. We were beating the pulp out of that yellow-haired sissy. Jeff Jarrett and Manny Fernandez lost his guts. He couldn't take it no more. He turned
Promos.
into a sissy lover.
I'll
Promos.
tell you one thing, you find out what kind of sissy he is.
I'll tell you what, hey, this is not a sissy. Like that.
Chopping each other apart in the promo.
I'm not a sissy. I am not a sissy.
To prove how tough they are.
He's gonna find
Oh,
out
man.
what he's done to himself and will never give up.
We're going to be ready to get back.
Like Lance Russell would, there's Jarrett. There he is.
He's got a match coming up with Keith Eric.
White meat
and,
baby face.
Jeff,
Oh,
how
I
you
got.
doing today?
Here's Jarrett's promo.
Listen, I am delighted to have you here. I
Yep,
just
he
wanted
sure
to
did,
say
Shane.
That, boy, I'll tell you,
Sure did.
1988
I like
already had some
AEW,
incidents for you
Monty.
as it's gotten underway. You had Hector Guerrero and all
Hector
kind of
Guerrero.
lumberjack strap match. It's just been rough.
Lance
And
Russell will
that's right.
promote the next
87 sure
town,
was tough,
followed by a
and I had lot of
promo.
tough bouts and a lot of bouts that I remember. But 88
Pretty
started
boy,
off, as
Jarrett.
you said, had some tough matches with Hector Guerrero. That's the first name that comes to my mind because
There's been others.
that's right. There have been others, but the main guy's been Hector Guerrero. He's out here running his mouth, and he says that we should feel sorry for him or something like that. But I don't feel so sorry for him, man.
Jeff, I know you're not going to particularly enjoy this, but I'm going to do it anyhow. I think one of the things out of 87.
So Jarrett was
that
born in
interesting to
July
me
of
that you were
67.
chosen for this
So
beautiful
he
poster that's
was
being
20 years
distributed,
old right here.
throughout the entire
He
country.
would have
Let's
turned
take a look now
21
for
in
you folks who
July.
have not
He
seen
was
that. I
20
want you to
years
see
old
it.
right here.
And yeah, I'm going to show it. Let's take a look at it right now.
So it's most likely taped in 87 too, because this was January 98 of 88. So he was 20 years old. I have before. I only do Memphis stuff because I get pinged from other stuff.
Broad shoulders.
Yes, watch the Raw review, Aaron. I talk about this on the Raw review on Sportskeeda.
Wow. Now that's a poster.
To order your Jeff Jarrett poster, call 1-800-336-2600.
Oh, look at this, man. Sell
That's
a Jeff Jarrett poster for
$1-800-336-2600.
$10.
Save COD charges by having your credit card ready, or send a
Remember
check or money order
COD
in the
charges.
amount of $10
Wow.
to Jarrett Poster, Post Office Box 3020, Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
COD
01034.
charges.
Allowed 2 weeks for delivery.
2-week delivery.
Yeah. Hey,
Now we got 2 days with Amazon Prime.
He said,
32
don't show
years
it while
later.
he was out. No, Jeff, I tell you, how's it feel when you look and you see something like that?
Aaron, go to the Sportskeeda Wrestling YouTube page.
Jimmy Jack, give us a break out here.
Oh, this is the third segment with Jimmy Jack Funk.
Having a picture like that put on national TV? Huh? What do you want? You want all these little kids to look up at you? I'll tell you what. You should be a poster kid, all right? A poster for birth control.
All right, Jimmy Jack, we don't need you out here.
Oh, man.
Hey, wait, let me tell you something, boy. You don't look like a man. You don't smell like a man. You don't walk. You don't talk like a man. And you damn sure don't dress like
Hey,
a
well,
man.
listen, you've had your match. Would you just take it on out of here?
First, he said the D word about 15 minutes in.
Get up in the ring with me.
COD is collect on delivery, so you actually had to. So if you had COD charges, you would have to pay.
Who the hell is
Like
this?
you would have to pay for the
Somebody
delivery. They would
Get in there
collect,
with me.
like the
Get in
delivery
there with the man.
person who
Get in
delivers
there
you
with you.
at your home. They would collect the delivery when they pick it up. I bought some Schoolhouse Rock tapes, and I had some COD. This is like back in early mid-90s, I think, early 90s. I bought some Schoolhouse Rock stuff.
If he does have any, it's all low. But I'll tell you, I'm not sure.
So more Jimmy Jack
Jeff
Funk.
Jarrett in the ring with Jimmy Jack Funk.
Yes, Danny, it
Jeff
was.
scheduled for
This is
another
like-
bout. Here comes the referee in there now. So
This is
that's
like
okay
the
with
third
me.
segment
We're
with
on
Jimmy
the
Jack
run.
Funk.
And Jeff Jarrett.
But it doesn't.
slamming
But
him
it's
down,
not.
dropped with
It's
the
not
elbow
old
down, and
though.
Jimmy Jack
It's
Funk,
just
who attacked
you're just
Jeff
kind of building
when his
characters,
back was
man.
turned, hit him with a bell, hit him
Nowadays,
with a
it would
chair,
seem
and
very
now he finds
redundant.
him up facing him in there. It's not quite as easy as when the back's turned and you have a chance to
Yeah, no problem,
jump
man.
somebody when they're not expecting it. Jeff Jarrett slamming away with a right hand. We kind of got to say, I'm glad to see Jeff against Jimmy Jack, but not the way it got started in there.
No, it's with Funk hitting him with that cowbell.
Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. Go ahead and hit that sub if you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a lot, man. This is great. We'll do more watch parties, guys. It's a lot more fun than watching current wrestling. Actually, to me, it is at least. There's Khan. These heels have been like 3 segments. Like, this is hilarious, man.
Now we got to get them out of there.
They were out there a little earlier with a match, and as partners, is Jeff Jarrett now facing both T. Joe Khan.
Multi, hit me up on Twitter about that. Amicable. Hit me up on Twitter about that. DM me on Twitter.
Jimmy Jack Funk and T. Joe Khan just slamming away on Jeff Jarrett.
He had a full head of hair in Memphis and USWA. He had a full head of hair in WCW. He didn't cut his hair till mid-90s WWE.
Get these guys out of there. The match is all.
Yeah, the poor man's warlord, pretty much.
Manny slams T. Joe Khan, drops him down. When Fernandez came in, I thought, boy, that's too much. He just rolled Jeff Jarrett.
I heard that
out of the ring.
Manny was pretty tough, like super tough. Like there's people who's known to be like tough guys, and Manny was known as a tough guy. Yes, Jody.
When I went off in 1972, 1973,
Check out this promo.
And the cow patties, Daddy, and the rice patties, I had a common cause. You understand? I fought for what I believe.
Scott Stoddard must have got his promos from Manny
And
Fernandez.
what you're doing today is you're sticking your nose where I do belong, because I am a one-on-one man. I've been that way all my life. If I can't get it done by myself, then it won't be done. You
Yes,
understand
John.
what I'm saying? Because I am sick and tired of people running around here. And next time you stick your nose where I don't belong, I'm going to show you what this SEAL Team 4 taught me, baby.
Promos.
From limb to limb. Because I believe in
Promos.
patriotism, and that's what I was
Look at
given,
this,
and
man.
that's what I'll totally be. And when I get on you and anybody else, I will be the most awesome thing you ever seen today, because I believe in one-on-one, and I'm sick and tired of a bunch of cowards running around trying to jump on somebody. If you want to jump on somebody when you're good and ready, jump on me.
Promos.
Ready? Fernandez,
Another promo.
the Raging Bull. He turned 60. He turned 60.
Exactly.
Come on,
Yep, Master of Pain, The Undertaker.
Listen, let's just take a
Promos. This is crazy, man. Promos. Like this is the reason why I'm so this is the reason why I'm so hard on
To the
today's wrestling,
convention
because
center
this
at
is
the
what I
Western
grew up
Kentucky State
watching.
Fairgrounds. Big
Promos,
news,
promos,
save a buck, get your
promos,
tickets in advance.
promos.
Wednesday night,
That's how you sold yourself.
Coliseum, Evansville,
Promos.
Indiana. What a night that one's going to be. Gary Young
Exactly,
opens up against
man.
Rick
You
Nelson.
don't.
Billy Travis will be going against Max Payne. Then there's going to be a Southern Tag Team title match. 2 referees assigned. The Rockers will be facing Big Scott Hall and the Nightmare Ken Wayne. A special challenge match. Will this be a dandy? Be the former
He's promoting
World
future
Television
shows.
champion Terry
We're
Taylor
gonna see
coming
some
in,
promos, too.
challenging the superstar Bill Dundee, and finally, boy, what a bout. Listen to this. Jimmy Jack Funk, T. Joe Khan going against the surprising team of Manny Fernandez and Jeff Jarrett. Now, that in itself will be worth the price of admission. Wednesday night to Coliseum. Come on out and be there.
Promo. Like,
He's the various years that we've seen it.
he's
Never
promoting
seen two
future like shows, man. That's awesome. Here comes another promo.
And the superstar Bill
Here's
Dundee.
Jerry Lawler.
Here's the King with that Lord of the Ring.
What did I tell you, Lance? Did I tell you last week that I was going to walk in the ring with this and that I was going to walk out of the ring with it,
You
right?
did, in fact, yes.
That's exactly what I told you, and that's exactly what I did. As you can see, I still have this ring. Now, let me just tell you something about our fine friend, Bill Dundee.
Do you realize that
Pal. Yeah, no, I know,
there's a $250,000 check behind him?
But you see, Lance, this ain't no popularity contest.
Yep.
I don't care how popular Bill Dundee is, and I don't really care how popular I am. Because you see, this is all about winning. It's really not even about this ring. It's all
This
about
is
winning, Lance.
CWA
He wants to get
Memphis
a win over
Wrestling.
me so bad he can taste it, and
Continental
I feel
Wrestling.
the same way about Bill. Because you see, even though we've been partners, even though we've held the World Tag Team titles together, there's something deep down inside each one of us that just wants to prove that each one of us is a little bit better than the other one. And it burns that Dundee up that he can't prove it.
Another promo.
Now, let me tell you something. Like I said, we put this ring up last week, and Bill Dundee puts up $5,000 check, right? Well, the match is over. I take my ring. I leave the Coliseum.
Incentives. They're
the
putting
arena,
up checks
I take
and
the check,
rings. Like,
I go back
there's a
home,
reason of
I
why we
deposit
want to
the
watch
check in my
matches.
bank, right? Well, a couple days later, I get a call from my bank, and you know what they tell me, Lance? Our fine friend Bill Dundee has stopped payment on the check, or either the check bounced. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't end up with the money.
Should have known that was coming. And I should have known that was coming.
Bill Dundee.
Speaking of Bill Dundee, here he comes out here.
I'm
now.
cool with
He
Bill,
looks
man. I want to
real
call him.
pleased with
He's probably asleep right now, though.
Bill.
Hey, what's it going? How's it going, mate? How's it going, Chris? Chris, how's it going, mate?
Every time I call.
Chris, how's it going, mate? How's things going for you?
He was knocked out, laying out there. I count 172 and the referee wouldn't count. Now, how I did it is immaterial. I just told you I was going to do it, and I did it, and the guy could have
More
counted to
promos.
78, and he wouldn't have got up, and I won. He stole my check. You handed it to him, and he pitter-pattered out of the arena, and I was left holding nothing.
Hey,
Well,
first of all, let's get something straight. You say you won the match. The referee never counted 3, so you didn't get a win. As a matter of fact, what you had to do, Bill, in your desperation,
Right, stop
was-
payment.
At first, it even goes back naturally. Everybody knows by now that you had to use a chain. But what gets me is you had to think before the match. This is what's great, Dundee. You had to sit back in that
All right, we're
dressing
going to watch
room,
another
and
10
you had to
minutes of
sit
this
there and
before we
think,
close out.
you know, I'm probably going to need a chain. Now, how did it feel before the
We'll watch
match
the rest
to
next
think
week.
that you were going to have to need a chain so that you had to go and get one and put it in your tights so that you'd have it when you need it? Now, how does that make you feel, Dundee? I know it don't make you feel like a man, and I know you're not much of a man, or you wouldn't have stopped payment on that check.
Well, I'm just going to tell you something, sport. You know what this is? It's a quarter, and you take it and you call somebody that really cares. All I was telling you was that I was going to beat you.
Sure should, Mike.
No, you didn't beat
100%.
nobody. You didn't beat nobody. You didn't beat nobody, Dundee, and you know it, brother.
Bill, you did stop payment on the check.
That's right. That's legal. If you buy something and you don't like it, you got 3 days to change your mind. And I changed my mind because you didn't beat me, and I stopped payment.
Oh, love
First
it.
of all, technically, I didn't have to
Stop
beat you.
payment
You
on the
put
check,
the money
ladies
up
and gentlemen.
against the shot at the ring. You didn't win the ring, so I'm supposed to get the money if you didn't win the ring. And you didn't win the ring, and then you stopped payment. And you know why you did? Because, like I said, you're not a man. You know, you're only as good as your word, and apparently your word ain't worth nothing.
Oh, yeah, it's worth a lot, brother. It's worth, I'll tell you what it's worth, because I cashed the check, Jack, because they're making me put it up in cash. You want to hold it, or you want me to hold it?
A lot of
There's
$100
$5 grand
bills
right there, brother, and it belongs to me. And it belonged to me last week because I beat you. And I don't care what you say, Lawler. I can still beat you. And talking about beat you, who ran you out of town, Daddy? I did.
Promos.
Who's got
Promos.
this ring on their finger?
No, I
do,
can't.
brother, and it's the ring
I
that you
can't.
want real
They won't
bad,
allow.
isn't it?
They'll
If you want it
they'll
so
ping
bad,
the
you can
the
take it.
video.
Well, let me tell you
anything
something. You're right. I'll
WWE
never trust
related.
your word again, Bill.
They'll shut.
I'll never
They'll
believe you
shut
whenever
the
you're
whole
gonna say
video
you're
and
gonna
block
put
the
up
whole video
anything.
out.
So that's why,
If
if
you
you
watch
want
it.
another shot at this
The reason
ring,
why
I
I'm
wanna
choosing,
see
well,
the
I love old
cold,
school wrestling,
hard
but
cash, and I
WWE
want
doesn't own
somebody
this,
holding
so
it other than
it's
you.
okay to play.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. You can't beat me, Bill, and you can't win this ring, and I'm gonna take that money. And if you want to come back week after week,
Yeah, they
and put up
petty.
every bit of your
It's
paycheck
pettiness.
every week, I'll be more than glad to take it from you.
Well,
You
I'm
This
just gonna tell
angle
you
is on
something,
stop
big boy.
payment,
You're
y'all.
gonna
Like this is
wrestle me,
this
but
is
it
the
ain't gonna
fun
be
part
the
of
same
it.
referee, because I believe you paid that jerk off, and you can't beat me.
Love it.
And you can't do it.
Put your hand on me like that.
You wanna push me, mate? I'm gonna get a chair, mate.
Promos. See, Dundee ain't about 5'7", but he looked like a star, man. Dundee's 5'7", 5'8".
The argument.
It looks like a star, man.
In Dundee. Jerry Lawler said, yeah, he'd put the ring up again. But what he's going to do is make him put up cash instead of any kind of check.
Studio
on it
audience.
because, Dundee stopped the check, and Lawler was unable to get the money. So, we'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take a little break right here and be right back.
So, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take a break here and come right
Good
back.
grammar and spelling are important. But
You don't want that. We don't want to see
Southern
any
Tag
type
Champions,
of
the team of the
advertisements.
Midnight Rockers, Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels, will be in action here in just a moment. We're going to.
There's the Midnight Rockers.
Talk to them just a bit.
There's Michaels and Jannetty.
The Rockers head toward the ring.
And
we'll see if we can get a
Midnight
comment about- They've got a
Rockers.
match coming up where two referees are going to be assigned
Lance
to
Russell
the
is
title
awesome,
match,
man.
against Scott Hall and the Nightmare.
Rockers about to cut a
And
promo.
What's the two referees situation?
First of all, Lance, can you do us a favor? Make like a sheep herder and get the flock out of here and let us talk now, would you?
Heel Rockers.
We want to say right now, there's no doubt that anyone in the world that the Midnight Rockers are loved everywhere they go. Up north, out east, and out
Heel
west.
Rockers, ladies and gentlemen.
People put us on a throne and they fan us and feed us grace with their finest women. If you come down here to the south where you slow people, you're look around this crowd here tonight. Clowns to the left of us, jokers to the right. We're stuck in the middle with you guys. And I tell you what, it isn't going to matter. Nothing is going to stop the Midnight Rockers from attaining what they want. And that's going after the AWA World Tag Team Championship, which they're going to do. And you got a couple of dummies trying to hold us down right away. Isn't that right?
That's right. You know, they're sending guys like the Nasty Boys who
Steelers
just
will,
packed their bags and went elsewhere since the Rockers came around. And they got some big spoon-headed guy named Scott Hall.
Shawn
and
Michaels
little
cutting a
midget
promo.
Named the Nightmare. And they're supposed to be giving the Midnight Rockers some big scare. They're getting two referees. Well, I tell you what, the only thing two referees is going to accomplish is that two people are going to see you beat. All four eyes are going to see y'all's shoulders on the mat for a count of three. And that's that. But now, past that, the Midnight Rockers are coming out here today, especially on good terms with
Yeah, they are very basic.
Good terms with everybody. Wipe the slate clean. Because I think maybe we overstepped our boundaries once before.
Janetti's trying to make that belt look like super important. He's trying to drape it over his shoulder, fold it. It's so small.
Give us teams
It's
to
so
beat
small.
us. Now,
it's so
that's
funny,
going to
man.
take you
Full
to the
Fox
end
in
of
the building.
time to find a team to beat the Midnight Rockers. So let's at least get the Rockers a little bit of competition around here. We're not asking for much.
Janetti is struggling over there holding that
We're not
belt.
greedy guys.
Look at
But one team.
He keeps trying
Just
to
one
drape it
team
over his
that can
shoulder.
give us a run for our money. One team that can make the Midnight
Oh, man, he
Rockers
kee's
sweat.
trying to
And
drape
no,
the
I'm
belt
not talking
over
about
his
you
shoulder,
ladies
and he
over
can't
there.
even reach
I'm
over his
talking
shoulder.
about two professional wrestlers that
Look at him. He's
can
still
give
draping it
the
over.
Midnight Rockers a run for their money.
That's so funny.
You know one thing
Yeah, it
that
does
keeps
sound
coming
very
out the
different,
name,
James.
Jerry the Queen Lawler. And Jeff.
Yeah.
Jarrett. The Jeff Jarrett poster. Have you seen that one? There's a 6-foot one wearing blue jeans.
He kept trying to drape it over his shoulder, but it's so small.
Sean bought a poster last
He's
week.
making it look. He's trying to make the title look like important, but it's so small.
It doesn't matter. Jeff Jarrett, Bill Dundee, and the Queen of Wrestling, Jerry Lawler. Get them in line and see if you can do anything with the Midnight Rockers. Nobody's done it yet, and nobody's going to do it ever.
You know, Marty, I'm starting to get the feeling that nobody believes
Look what he's
what. So these
is he fanning himself
right
with the
here
toy belt?
are going to have to be made examples of. For today,
That's awesome, Jody.
For today, Marty.
Glad you're having
for today,
fun, man. I'm having
that
fun
one's going
too.
to be Jeff Jarrett, and that one's going to be Jerry Lawler. Okay? No. Oh, enough that. Well, we'll make him Jerry Lawler.
This was 88. Michaels was born in 65,
Well,
I
after
believe. So he
a
was
10-minute
23.
dissertation from the Midnight Rockers.
22. This is James. This was late 97. I think this was taped. I think he was born in 67.
Texas, Rick Fontana.
65, I think. So he was 22.
Morton going against him at a total of 462 pounds.
Yeah, he was born in 65. So this is taped in 67. So he was only 22.
And Marty Jannetty, the Midnight Rockers. This match.
This was taped in 87, so he was only
Calhoun will be
22.
the referee.
Okie doke. This will be, what, the second or third time that Rick Fontana is.
All right, we're going to cut it off after this match.
Has ever been
And watch
here.
the rest next week.
I'm not certain of my facts, so I can't say for a fact that Todd Morton is but I think he's a cousin of Rick Morton. Rick Morton? Yeah.
Look how small Todd Morton was.
Facial resemblances, but I'm not positive of that.
Yep, 22-0 future HBK. I can't play anything that WWE owns because they'll block the whole episode, and I don't want my episodes blocked. So anything, because they own, I don't know if they own Championship Wrestling from Florida.
We'll be seeing a little later the powers.
I think they do because I think they show it on the network. Anything they show on the network, they own. So I can't show any of that.
Quite a good move from
So there's only a few libraries that they don't own that I can show, and solely has the NWA stuff. I don't know if I can do NWA stuff. But solely did a lot of WCW stuff too in the beginning. So WWE
is built along
they
the
own
line.
WCW.
He is
So
stocky, and he'll be giving away a high. Look at that sunset flip. Kind of won, but Michaels was out of it in a hurry. It's a shame the attitude that.
yep, studio audience, Alonzo. That's where I grew up, man. I grew up on studio audience. Shane with the fun facts. Referee Jerry Calhoun, he was a brother-in-law of Jerry the King Lawler at the time. Thanks for the fun fact, Shane. I love fun facts. Yeah, lightweight titles.
They can really go. Oh, good move.
That's right, Jody. That's right.
And we have a count of 1.
Listen to the play-by-play by Lance Russell.
Championship Wrestling sees the tag from Morton to Rick Montana. Shawn Michaels over near the corner puts a knee to the midsection to Fontana, and he goes into the rope.
Oh, there's the botch right there. There's the botch.
By Marty Jannetty.
Oh, got the cue wrong. That's why he's in the hands mentality. Oh, he pulled his strap down.
Oh, you notice the
Insulting.
symbolic thing of the strap down.
Oh, man.
That's supposed to be Jerry Lawler. He pulls the strap down and nails him with 2 rights right in the mouth. Jannetty with total disdain for Rick Montana as the Southern Tag Champ. Obviously heavy favorite in this one. Suplex and Fontana over down in the center of the ring. Jannetty walks across Fontana, skips to the corner, and was going to take a little shot at Todd Morton.
No, Rick Montana
Jannetty
and Todd Morton, I believe it is.
with that right hand. Montana hits the deck. Count of 1, count of 2, but Montana kicks out of it.
Oh, man.
And Jannetty slaps him.
What a heelish move.
After he kicked out of it.
Just imagine that they were some of the most
Did he tag?
lovable baby faces in WWE
Come in there anyway.
within months of this.
It was almost one of those things where you saw a tag, but there was no tag really there.
Yeah.
You just expected a tag, but Shawn Michaels stays in anyway. Rick Fontana is in trouble.
Oh, gotta make those punches look good, man. That was such an old school thing. Right, Mike. 10 proof of purchase.
Again, alluding
Get
to
those
the
belts,
fact
exactly.
that they are saying that this is Jeff Jarrett and Jerry Lawler.
Second
and
row move.
and Rick Fontana.
Oh,
Sails off the second rope. Drills
second
the
rope.
right hand on
I actually
Rick
talked to Nikita
Fontana.
last weekend. We actually texted each other back and forth. Today, I think it was actually.
Down on the deck.
Today or yesterday,
Picks
we
him up.
chatted.
Scoops him in the air, and down goes Rick Fontana with the tag. Here
Oh,
comes Jannetty.
slingshot.
Catapults himself over
Splash.
the rope, kicks up Fontana.
A catapult
and
splash.
The referee is saying, hey, you guys, I can stop this match if you don't want to stop it. Rick Fontana double whipped into the ropes as he comes off, caught in the midsection.
Double DDT.
DDT, and down Fontana goes.
That was their finisher.
And 2, and 3.
Ah.
Totally
Double
no
DDT.
surprise, the young man from Austin,
Wow.
Texas, just not in the category of the Southern Tag Champ. As Jannetty and Michaels go
Healing it up.
Todd
Healing it up.
Give him a little hard time with their mouth, Dave. How about our time?
Time out was 4 minutes, 56 seconds. They probably could have wrapped it up in half the time if they had gone for a pin earlier against Rick Fontana. 4:56 the time.
Dave Brown with the
man,
stats.
Make you hot. We're going to take our time out.
All right, y'all. That was super fun. Super fun, y'all. I hope you guys had a good time. Looks like Ryan had a great time, man. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, man. I really this was a great time. Lots of fun. Be sure to hit that like button, share, subscribe to my Crave Wrestling channel. And yeah, we actually are on the this was fun. I mean, wrestlers I know personally, a few dozen at least. All right, y'all. Jody had a good time. This is so funny. Yeah, this is funny, Danny. Some of the wrestlers look as if they can come in off the street or off the crowd. Yeah, I can wrestle. Come face off with our guys we were promoting. You know, so funny. There's actually a few stories that are like that of like some people who like were doing like cleaning, like doing the rings and stuff like that, and they needed them they just threw them in there. Yeah. Chris liked it. That was awesome. Yep, Memphis Wrestling Part 2 next week. All right, y'all. I'm glad y'all had a good time, man. 447 episodes in the book. Until next week, enjoy your week of wrestling. God bless. And always remember, I'll do it for you. Have a good night, everybody.